Recipes on WPIX TV.
Welcome to Design Recipes, everyone. I'm Cathy. If real estate, interior design, and exotic travel is what you're looking for, you have come to the right place. Here's what we have on today's show.
On this episode of Design Recipes, luxury living on the West Side. We head to Riverside Boulevard to tour a two-bedroom residence along the Hudson River with the team at Bracha, New York at Keller Williams NYC. Then, our Brooklyn real estate expert Donald Brennan is taking us above Brooklyn and introduces us to one of the country's top aerial filming companies specializing in drone technology. Then, we are taking on small redesign projects, beginning with a kitchen, adding a custom chandelier from our go-to luxury lighting brand, Shakuff. Plus, I'm staging for the Cell, staging this penthouse residence in Brooklyn despite a case of the flu and a snowstorm. And Ace Watanasuparp of Citizens Bank is back answering your mortgage questions. And it all starts right now.
We begin on Riverside Boulevard at one of the first buildings ever developed by the Trump Organization. Hi, I'm Cathy.
Hi, I'm Cindy. Welcome to 200 Riverside Boulevard, Residence 23B.
I'm so excited. One of the reasons why I love coming to the West Side is because you have this breathtaking view of the Hudson River, which we'll talk about in just a second. But let's talk about this apartment. It's so bright.
What's amazing about this unit is that you get this amazing view in each of the rooms.
So I know this is a two-bedroom, so every single room has a view, which is absolutely fantastic. I also like the floor. I'm a huge fan of wood floors, and I love what they did here with kind of the herringbone pattern, which is very, very interesting. So let's go take a look at this view.
Yeah, sure. Let's go ahead.
All right. One of the things I really appreciate that they did here is this view.
Yeah, I agree. I love this view, and most residences have this amazing view.
One of the things that I can appreciate about a master bedroom is knowing where everything can fit. And I can clearly see a bed, two nightstands, a dresser in this room. It doesn't feel cramped to me at all.
Oh yeah, I agree. This is a very spacious bedroom.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's a really spacious room. And one of the things I noticed on the way in is a closet over here.
Yes, the walk-in closet.
The walk-in closet? No way. Oh my goodness, this is a surprise.
So Cathy, this is the master bathroom. It has the marble countertops.
Very nice.
The sunken tub.
Love it.
And you have this shower.
Separate shower.
Yes.
One of the things I also can appreciate are the brass hardware pieces. I actually like brass. I'm noticing everything is Kohler. I really like the feel of this bathroom.
I like it as well. And Cathy, this is the second bedroom.
You know, one of the things, Cindy, is I gotta tell you, this feels as big as the master.
Yeah, what's amazing about this unit is that the master and the second bedroom is almost the same size.
And I also noticed that this second bedroom is actually off of the second bathroom. It's so close. For a lot of people, this will have a lot of appeal because you have this second bedroom that's not an afterthought, that's not this tiny little room that you can't see as a second bedroom. This is a true second bedroom.
Well, Cathy, this is the kitchen.
What I can appreciate about these open kitchens that kind of overlook the living room is really the transparency, that you can be here cooking for guests and still have that relationship with the living room. I'm also a fan of white cabinets.
Well, this kitchen has everything that you need and you could possibly want. You have the dishwasher, the range, the stove.
And even a microwave.
Yes.
Now, we've talked about this view. We're on the West Side. It's chilly, but can we go outside?
Yeah, sure.
All right, let's do it. Little windy today, but we're right on the West Side Highway, which is one of the reasons why you get those spectacular views. Cindy, thank you so much for such a wonderful tour and for heading outside with me, even though it's a little bit chilly. How would you sum up 200 Riverside Boulevard?
200 Riverside Boulevard is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, a little bit over 1,100 square feet with a spectacular view.
And not to mention white glove amenities. What I know about this building, a gym, a pool, a 24-hour doorman. a children's playroom,
and gaming and billiards room.
Oh, that's absolutely spectacular.
Yes, it is.
Coming up, our Brooklyn real estate expert, Donald Brennan, is taking us above Brooklyn and introduces us to one of the country's top aerial filming companies, specializing in drone technology. Up next. Time to talk movies. Just a few years ago, this type of aerial footage would have been nearly impossible. Today, television and film is soaring to new heights, in large part because of drone technology. Donald Brennan of Brennan Real Estate joins us back on the ground to introduce us to Brooklyn-based Aerobo.
Thanks, Cathy. In the competitive visual fields of film and television, technology has changed how media is made. Drone technology is cutting edge. Still controversial and highly regulated, one Brooklyn company based here in Industry City is making its mark around the country. Launched in 2014 and still a relatively small company, Aerobo is one of the biggest drone companies in the country. The co-founders, former NYU students who graduated with big dreams. So you've started your own company. Can you explain to us why and what's driven you to do that?
Sure. It's the sort of thing like I didn't really pick it, it kind of chose me. I was happily engaged in another profession before this. I was like producing movies and TV commercials and things like that. And about 3 or 4 years ago or so, I just saw a drone flying in a video on YouTube, and I was just kind of captivated by it. And I realized the immediate potential of what they could be, used for in the media space and many other different spaces. So I realized there was a need. I knew, I recognized that I thought this was cool, and I assumed if I thought it was cool, other people would find it cool too.
Sure. So that's led you to the drone-only line of the business?
Yeah, there's just something that's really interesting. It's not just about the drone. For me, it was more of the ability to kind of capture beautiful images. I often say, companies are not paying us for drones, they're paying us for pretty pictures. They're more interested, I'm more interested in getting that beautiful shot and moving the camera in a unique and interesting way.
Right. And the location where you set up your office here in Brooklyn, can you explain why it's unfolded that way?
Yeah, one is kind of a practical one, which is I was born in Queens and I lived in Jersey for a bit, but I went to NYU Film School, so I've been in New York for over 10 contiguous years now. It was easier to stay than it was to go.
Sure.
That might be the paramount reason, but I love the city. There's a wealth of talent here. Large media companies here who are our primary customers, so it makes sense.
Designed similar to a lab, Aerobo makes its own drones right here in Brooklyn.
Hi Donald, I'm Suresh Kumar.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. I'm the lead aeronautical engineer here at Aerobo. So I design, build, and test all our heavy lift systems.
Sure.
And this drone right here is our custom built 55-pound heavy lifter. The payload's about 21 pounds, the airframe weighs about 19 pounds, and the batteries are about 15 pounds.
Yep.
We have a flight time of about 12 minutes, a top speed of 35 miles an hour, and it can fly in winds up to 20 knots.
Can you explain to us the configuration of these props here and what they're made out of?
Yeah, sure. So this is basically a coax config, and what that does for us is that it gives us a more steady thrust profile along, from the hub to the tip. So what that does for you is that it performs better in the wind while also allowing you to shrink the whole airframe. So it's just a more robust, it handles more robustly than a flat configuration, which most of the drones on the market actually are. And
the material itself, carbon fiber?
So carbon fiber is definitely the next gen material, is super light. So what it allows you to do is allows you to accelerate and decelerate the props very fast, which gives you better handling performance.
Got it.
And the entire craft itself is pretty much built out of carbon fiber, and that allows us to be lightweight and still have the rigidity and flexibility to do the job.
Right. So a little more expensive, but a lot more functional.
Exactly. Yeah.
obviously is controlling the drone, while the camera operator can turn, tilt, pan the camera head completely individually of the drone.
Sure.
So yeah, it kind of feels like a video game controller.
Yeah.
Just with a few more switches, bells and whistles, and stuff like that.
Looks like a toy, but certainly not a toy.
Certainly not.
Yeah.
Do you want to see one fly?
Yeah, let's check it out.
Cool. Suresh, do you mind popping the Inspire on the ground over there? We have a long list of checklist that we check off multiple things before each flight.
Sure.
The custom systems will obviously have a much longer checklist than something smaller. One important thing to do before you move locations every time is to calibrate the compass of the drone. So I will set that up right now, and I will do what we like to call the drone dance. Calibrate the compass. Wait right here. Spin it horizontally, 360. And then tilt it on its side, same thing, 360. Good to go. All right, so we got a good compass calibration, so good to go. If everybody stands back before we fly every time on set or wherever we are, we like to announce our takeoffs and our landings. So I would yell clear prop, and then you're ready to go. Yeah, you'll see they handle pretty well. You can bring up your landing gear.
Very nice.
Yeah.
What are the lights for? What are the lights for on the back? The green lights?
There's green lights in the back and red lights in the front.
Orientation?
This gives you orientation for when you're in the air. And the LED light blinking in the back will also blink different colors to tell you different things that are happening.
Got it.
But everything's green right now. Green is always good.
Yeah.
Then we'll bring it back down, landing gear back down. So, there you go. I know it wasn't much.
That was awesome.
Thank you.
So what drew you to the space you're in right now, working in the media?
Well, that was my first passion in life. Since I was 5 years old, I loved the cinema. I loved movies. For me, it was like, there's an artistic element to it and a technical element to it. It's like the two of the things I'm very interested in. The sciences and the arts. And when I kind of saw like a flying robot filming a movie, that was the coolest thing imaginable. So it definitely made sense, and the use case is immediately apparent for drones. Like they don't need to. There's not a lot of selling that goes into it. I think it's like immediately understandable how they want to use it, and we've immediately had success selling into that industry. We do plan to next year, go into different verticals, and we've already had some traction and some more like industrial applications. But media, movies, they're just looking they're looking to wow audiences, and this is definitely a good way to do it.
Nice. Can you share some of titles of some of the productions you've been involved with?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, we're doing a ton of like Marvel shows, Netflix TV shows. We just did like Bloodline, which is on Netflix. We're Red Bull's exclusive drone provider, so we're doing their broadcast drone work. We just did something I think in Minneapolis for them. And we have a couple of really big projects coming up.
Already amassing an impressive list of film and television credits, Aerobo has caught the eyes of investors. So I gather you probably started out with some friends and family supporting the finances of the operation and probably a need for more capital. Where do you stand in that fundraising right now?
Sure, yeah. So about a year and a half, 2 years ago, we raised our first round of funding, and that was friends and family, angel investors. And a lot of those people had finance backgrounds, or they were successful entrepreneurs, things like that. And then we just actually closed on our seed round, or next round, which was venture capital from some VCs. And now the goal is to essentially grow the business with that, and then in a year's time do a Series A and raise $10 million.
Right, pretty exciting.
Yeah.
Aerial photography has arrived, with companies like Aerobo betting on its future. Even so, in many ways, drone technology is still in its infancy, with Aerobo already taking center stage. I'm Donald Brennan of Brennan Real Estate. Back to you, Cathy.
Up next,
I take on a small redesign project with the help of luxury lighting brand Shakuff. Up next. Welcome back to Design Recipes, everyone. I'm Cathy Hobbs. Today we are on location in Brooklyn, staging a luxury penthouse for the sale, specifically in Carroll Gardens. But this project has been delayed, hit by a double whammy, sickness and the snow. That's right, I got the flu. And New York was hit by a whopping snowstorm. But the show must go on. So today I'm here, scratchy voice and all, to see how far my team has gotten. On this first day, the Design Recipes team and Rainbow Movers are forced to press on without me, after both my daughter and I get the flu.
Did you guys get the email this morning from Cathy? She can't make it today, unfortunately, which really sucks, but also it's okay, because I have faith in us.
We got this.
We got this. I hope. No, we got this. I'm just gonna FaceTime her and see if she can kind of do a walkthrough with us to give us, guides, little pointers as we're going about our day.
Excellent.
Okay. Okay guys, I got her on the phone, so let's FaceTime real quick and talk about what we're doing.
Hey, good morning.
Hi.
I apologize that I couldn't be there today. It's one of those unforeseen situation. My daughter's sick. I'm not gonna be able to make it. I'm not even feeling that well myself.
We're very sorry to hear that, but we're okay on this job.
I know you guys can do it. You guys are my A-team. I'm trusting you. You've done it before. And that's why I know that I can count on you, and I really appreciate it, guys.
Anytime.
Okay, now show me around. So let's talk about this sad bed you guys got going.
We don't have king-size sleep pillows, and yep. That's something we're gonna need to bring in because we need to add them behind these two big black pillows here.
Kind of place those pillows kind of flat and kind of tousled so it doesn't look like that's the way it's gonna stay.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I want it to look like it's unfinished.
Yeah.
Let's go to the next room. I mean, this room really needs to be luxed up. I just want to make sure that we're luxing it up enough. I mean, the king sleep pillows are one thing.
Yeah.
I also have some other pillows that I brought for that bed. That's one thing.
Okay.
But it really needs to be luxed up with accessories, really glam it up. Uh-oh. Wow, that's the wrong bed. In the queen room, we have a problemo. That's not the right bed. The bed I'm looking for is a gray upholstered bed. It's completely the wrong bed.
We will have the bed coming off of this wall. And then did you want your nightstand on the right-hand side where the closet is or towards the window?
Towards the window.
Okay, so we'll put that there and then the Howard Elliott mirror will go above the nightstand.
All right. Okay, that's fine. But what about the accessories? The accessories all look to be missing. Okay. All right, I know you guys are on it. I'll let you get to work.
Okay, so after that phone call, we have two major problems. We don't know where those accessories are that got delivered yesterday.
Right.
And I think they brought the wrong bed. So
I'll go see what's going on with accessories and...
Okay, I'll figure out what's the ETA on the right bed.
Right.
All right.
Hey guys, look what I found, the accessories.
Oh, awesome.
They were in the truck, so we got a bunch more. We're just loading them in now, so.
Great, I'll come help you. Oh, awesome, is the bed here?
Yeah, it just arrived, coming in piece by piece.
Yes, so good, oh my God. Yes.
With some minor direction, my team takes the lead and makes it happen, ensuring day one of our stage for the cell is a success. Hi guys.
Hi, Cathy.
Hi, Cathy.
I am so grateful that you guys picked up the baton and worked without me, really.
I hope you're feeling better.
Yeah, I hope you're feeling better.
Yeah, it was a doozy. I tell you, that flu is no joke, but the show has to go on. We had to get this in. And you guys, with the help of modern technology, Facebook, we were talking. How do you feel about it right now?
I feel great.
Yeah.
You do?
I feel great, yeah. Yeah, I think it looks gorgeous.
I'm just gonna take a look around and then I'm gonna circle back and tell you what I think.
Okay, great.
Sounds good.
The master bedroom. Love these high headboards. I love how they picked it up with that pillow. There's one thing I'm not digging, and that is this piece of overkill. I just think that less is more sometimes, just something like that as opposed to that. But I always say I can be outvoted, so we'll take that one to a vote, but otherwise it looks pretty good. All right. Second bedroom, looks good. Love the luxe feel of it, the soft colors, but I'm not digging those pillows. I don't know why they kind of mixed in this topsy-turvy way. This black does not make sense. But then they have the black floral over there. I see where they were going with it. I think we could work on this a little bit, but it is coming along. The living room, last but not least. Okay, not done, so I can't really say what I don't like. Love this piece here. And I just think it really feels all really spacious. Love the way they accessorize the coffee table. Maybe they don't need me after all. All right, so here in the master, I'm really loving the feel. But there's one thing, and one thing only, that I'm really not digging. Can you guess?
Sleep pillows?
Nope. It's not on the bed.
Okay. No.
Really?
Not sure. I don't know.
Nothing? Nothing.
There's no art above the nightstand.
Come closer.
Okay.
Warmer. Warmer. Boiling hot. I'm on fire. Yes.
Yeah, okay.
And what don't I like?
This book is not on the table.
The book. It's about the book, but it's. Yes. Yes. That's it.
That's it.
Oh my God, you got it. Now this area under the stairwell could have been a potential stinker, but it really looks fantastic. You hit it out of the park. I want you to tell me what you were thinking, because this is nothing but goodness.
Thank you. I was just thinking about separating having such heavy books and having too many books on a bookshelf. I think bookshelves are great ways to highlight beautiful art pieces.
Yeah,
and things
exactly.
that you want to show off, but not necessarily make it feel like a gallery or museum piece.
This looks really, really, really good. I'm gonna go check in with Steven.
Great.
Steven, love what you guys have done so far here in the second bedroom, but I feel like the pillows are missing something. Something here I'm not liking. Can you guess what it could be?
Possibly this black pillow.
You know what? That's a good guess, but I know why you added it, because of
Right, to have this.
to repeat the black,
Right.
which is important. I always say in order to help something make sense, adding more of it, that totally works.
Right.
And I even like the gray. I'm thinking this. There's something about this is so blue to me.
Very purpley blue.
Very blue.
Yeah.
Very blue. There's something about, I think that if we just do that, right?
Yeah.
Just that. Now, I always say that I can be outvoted. What's the vote?
No, I'm with you.
You with me?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think that's better. Okay.
Better.
Yeah. All right. So that's done. All right. With a few finishing touches, this staging is almost complete. And as usual, we couldn't have made it this far without our go-to experts at Rainbow Movers. Larry, we did it yet again. It looked absolutely fantastic.
It does, as always.
And I couldn't have done it without you. This was a tough building. We were in a walk-up. I'd like you to talk about some of the nuances and perhaps even challenges with being in a walk-up.
Packing for a walk-up has to be different. Usually, sometimes we might leave contents and dressers and file cabinets and stuff like that. Once you're dealing with a walk-up, all this stuff has to be emptied and placed in boxes.
Because it's too heavy otherwise.
It's too heavy to take up the stairs. Packing the boxes, the contents have to be in the right boxes. Books have to go in smaller boxes, linen in bigger boxes. You have to be aware of that because there's heavy stuff for the guys to take up and down the stairs.
I'm actually laughing about that. I remember when I was going away to college, I put heavy books in this massive box and no one could lift
Exactly, it wouldn't work. And most importantly is having the right amount of guys on the job.
Manpower,
most important. You're not gonna send 3 guys to do a 5-floor walk-up. You know, you need the right amount of guys. Because what is going to happen is the guys are going to get tired quicker, and as the guys get tired quicker, that's when the silly mistakes happen. They're physically and mentally tired, and you get the scratches and the damage, and you want to eliminate that.
Larry, as always, great advice, and I will see you and Aerobo Movers on the next job.
Looking forward to it.
Now let's take a look at the before and after. So let's begin in the living room. This really should be a wow factor, which is one of the reasons why I decided to go big and bold with the artwork. These 2 oversized pieces I decided to hang together in order to create a diptych. The other design element that I decided to bring into this space was to mix black, white with hints of gold. And we repeated it using various accents such as these adorable little figurines. Here in the dining room, I wanted to make the space feel attractive for entertaining. A large wood slab table serves as the anchor for our elegant dining space. Then I make it sparkle with artwork like 2 black and white prints hung vertically, plus an oversized leaning mirror that adds both elegance and another reflective surface into the space. Accents like pottery and greenery finish the look. Another tip in the dining room, we used a dining table made out of all wood, a solid slab with a live edge, in large part because of all the wood that already exists in the space. Now this is yet another instance in which we're incorporating wood into our space. Wood by its very nature is warm and inviting. So if you want to warm up a space that may be particularly cold, one suggestion is to incorporate wood. For the master bedroom, I wanted potential buyers to instantly embrace a feeling of luxury. Sumptuous bedding and decorative toss pillows create the perfect foundation, and bedside accessories and artwork complete the space. Moving into the second bedroom, I wanted to maximize the space. So I selected a queen-size bed and then added 2 nightstands. A soft color palette and faux fur accents help to make the bedroom feel luxurious. Children's bedrooms should feel fun and festive, which is why I decided to go bold and bright. And I also had a little bit of fun with it, mixing blues, greens, and yellows to make the room one that any child would fall in love with. So now our penthouse is staged, styled, and ready for the sale. We use natural organic elements, neutrals and whites, metallics and blacks to make it all come together. I think it's pretty successful. Now it's just ready to be sold. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Design Recipes, everyone. I'm Cathy Hobbs. When you think of the word chandelier, perhaps overstated, grand, even formal are some words that come to mind. But chandeliers can come in all different shapes and sizes and be placed in spaces that you may not normally expect. In a nutshell, a chandelier can be used to make a bold impact, which is why on this episode we are going to turn a kitchen around. Take, for example, this small kitchen. This fixture is nothing special, which is why we are going custom, adding a brand new custom chandelier. And I know just where to go to get the perfect custom piece. If you know about great design sources, then I'm sure you're already familiar with Industry City, Brooklyn, home to a host of hip, innovative design brands, including one of my favorite, custom lighting company, Shakuff. Hi, Joseph.
Hi, Cathy. Welcome to Shakuff.
Well, you know I love coming here, and I'm here for a specific purpose today. I always believe that lighting can either make or break a space.
Right.
And if you're looking to create something interesting, maybe something dramatic, why not choose a signature piece?
Right.
So, I am here looking for the ideal pendant for either an entry or a kitchen. Do you think you have something for me?
Perfect. I have a lot to show you.
Oh, all right. Well, let's get started
Okay,
then.
let's see. Cathy, this is a fixture perfectly made for an entryway. As you can see, this is have a lot of different colors.
Now, what is this fixture called?
This is called Tanzania.
Okay,
and
Tanzania.
we designed them that can fill up a lot of more of a long way, entryway, like 2-3 stairs of space, and then you can see the glass. It's much longer from usually.
What I love about this is the length.
Right.
The elongation of the fixture. Now, is this blown glass?
No, so this is the fused glass. This is our fused glass collection. It's made by Simon Peleg, and he fused them the glass and make all these beautiful colors, textures, and all the detail as you can see in every piece.
So this is completely different from the first one.
This is a blown glass, and this is called cocoon. That's the design of this fixture.
I can see that. Now, what makes this the ideal fixture for an entry?
Because you have this clean look, and I think also the way how we design it, so it's perfectly can go on a staircase, so when you walk down from the staircase, you can just have this look almost in every angle that you walking down.
You know, one of the things I'm noticing about these fixtures is that the pendants are at different heights. Is that one of the signature features of Shakuff?
Right, so every piece you can see it's different heights, and then if your space needed to be longer or shorter, we can adjust them on the side job.
So you can adjust essentially each individual fixture so that you can have high-low.
Right, so you can create a different look for that space, or eventually if you move and you want to move the fixtures with you, you can create a different look with that piece.
Very nice.
So Cathy, this is a mud fixtures. This is the mud new design.
This is so interesting to me. You have to tell me how this one is produced.
Right, so this is the Breath collection. This is also blown glass. And then when we blow the glass, the artist is poking every single piece and every single side of the glass to create this look.
Oh my gosh, this is absolutely amazing.
Right.
I love how you can make it big, small, as far as the size of the fixture, even the size of the pendant. And how is the color done? How do you do that?
Right, so this is the clear one, and then when I do this champagne, I'm actually mixing, we're mixing liquid, that coloring on top of the glass, bake it again, so the colors, it's within the glass.
Very cool. Okay, I know you have more to show me.
Yeah, let me show you one more.
So what is this one about? I really like this one.
Yeah, Cathy, this is our piece that it's called Kadu, and it's also hand-blown pieces of glass.
Now, it almost looks like a pendant within a pendant. I'm looking at two pieces. Are they attached? Are they connected?
Well, this is a very long process to make it. So what you're looking outside glass. There's another ball of glass inside. And then within inside of that glass, there's small pieces of glass. We call it a drizzle.
Huh. Yeah. And it almost looks like a little web, a mesh of glass. And you have shown me so many beautiful pieces today, but I think this is my favorite. I think this is it. The perfect signature showstopper for an entry or a kitchen. Can you create this one for me?
Absolutely. I'm glad that you like this one. It's one of our best pieces, design-wise, the way how we make it, the coloring that goes into it. Perfectly piece for you.
Well, I'm gonna let you start designing, and I'm excited to see the finished product.
I'm looking forward to make it for you.
All right.
So Cathy gave us a little bit of challenge. I realized when she came here, she liked some coloring, but at the same time, she liked the clear, the translucent colors. And I have to design something for her space. I'm gonna pull up some Kadur design, and I would like to see of coloring that she saw. I will consider doing some of the gray, and I will even do clear and maybe pop a little bit of color, so I will put a little bit of the gold drizzle. And then I can create a canopy that will have his own canopy. So I think I'm gonna mix all the colors. I'm gonna do gold drizzle, clear drizzle, maybe a little bit of the grayish color. And I think she's gonna love it. I think it's gonna be also a white canopy. Having those colors together, she must love these pictures.
Shakuff design team are hard at work creating our fixture. This is the Brooklyn workshop where each individual Shakuff lighting fixture is hand assembled. I can't wait to see it all come together. So far, so good. I'm so excited. Our Shakuff pendants just arrived. It's the moment of truth. And I know that they didn't let me down. Oh, that is gorgeous. Wow. This is the white with the black drizzle. That is absolutely beautiful. Let's see what else we have here. We have white with white drizzle. I just love the Gador line. I just love that pendant within a pendant look. And here we have gray with white drizzle. This one's kind of hard to see until it's lit, and then it's really going to be dramatic. We have all different sizes, all different colors. I'm really excited to see what this is going to look like when it's all put together. I've always been a huge fan of Shakuff. I simply love their chandeliers. Our redesign today, the perfect example of how a simple change can make a bold, dramatic, and beautiful impact. A special thanks to Shakuff Custom Lighting for making such a magnificent chandelier. We'll be right back. Now it's time for mortgage tips with the help of our mortgage expert, Watanasuparp of Citizens Bank. In a city like New York, it's hard enough to get around, let alone navigate the ins and outs of the real estate market, especially when it comes to buying, selling, and financing, which is why we turn to Citizens Bank and Watanasuparp, Vice President, Regional Manager with the Home Mortgage Division.
Hi, my name is Watanasuparp, Vice President and Regional Manager with the Home Mortgage Division for Citizens Bank.
My name is Mark Clark from Bethesda, Maryland. My question is, in addition to my salary, I have a bonus. How does the lender calculate my bonus income?
That's a typical question we often receive. In many industries, bonus income may represent a sizable part of one's income. As it relates to annual bonus income and how it plays a role when applying for a mortgage, lenders will take bonus income into consideration as long as employment has been consistent and the bonus income is recurring, meaning it is received year after year. Lenders typically use the average of the bonus income over the last 2 years to determine how much of a loan you can qualify for.
Well, that does it for this episode of Design Recipes. I'm interior designer Cathy Hobbs. Remember to follow us on Instagram and Twitter. Watch us on the Pix 11 Morning News and the 5 p.m. News. And every Sunday, 9 a.m. live on Facebook and anytime at pix11.com/Design Recipes. See you next time.